Hi, welcome back. Our previous lesson was on consumer choice. Today we'll be moving on to deriving the indifference curve. An indifference curve is the set of all bundles among which a consumer is indifferent. Let's assume a consumer named Ella and that her preferences satisfy all the three assumptions that we stated in our previous lesson, which is completeness, transitivity, and non-satiation. Given that Ella's preferences satisfy all these assumptions, the question here is, if we give us several options, for instance, bundle A, bundle B, bundle C, bundle D, so as many bundles as we can give her, can we find some bundles that she views as being exactly equivalent, which means that can we find any two or more bundles that give Ella exactly the same level of satisfaction? To answer this, let's consider this figure here that has bowls of rice and pasta. So for simplicity, we are just going to restrict our analysis to two goods, which is bowls of rice on the vertical axis and pasta on the horizontal axis. Assuming Ella starts from a point where she is consuming 7 bowls of rice and 1 bowl of pasta. Now, this is represented at point A. Now, suppose Ella says that if I take 2 bowls of rice from her, then I'll need to give her 1 more bowl of pasta to keep her as satisfied as she was previously. This will move Ella to point B here, which is 5 bowls of rice and 2 bowls of pasta. Then we can say by definition that Ella is indifferent between having bundle A and bundle B. So even though bundle A has 7 bowls of rice and 1 bowl of pasta, and bundle B has 5 bowls of rice and 2 bowls of pasta, this combination gives Ella the same level of satisfaction. Now, if we make further adjustment, that brings Ella to point C here, which is having 2 bowls of rice and 3 bowls of pasta. And Ella still has the same level of satisfaction as she did when she was enjoying bundle A and bundle B. Then we can also say that Ella is indifferent between these 3 bundles. So what we mean here is indifference simply means bundles give the same level of satisfaction. So to draw our indifference curve, we simply need to connect the bundles of commodity among which the consumer is indifferent. So if we connect bundle A to bundle B to bundle C to many other bundles that can be represented on this curve, this gives us our indifference curve where we call it U1. So on this indifference curve, every bundle is giving Ella exactly the same level of satisfaction. Now, there are things to note about this indifference curve. The first thing to note is that the indifference curve divides all bundles into 3 categories. Then the first category are those that are equivalent. So this is represented on the curve U1. So equivalent bundles are A, B, C in this case. So these bundles give Ella exactly the same level of satisfaction. Now, the next category are bundles that are better than bundles on U1. So you can see an example of this is D. It's a bundle that is above U1, and this means that it gives Ella a higher level of satisfaction. And we'll look at what we mean by this. Now, the next category are bundles that are inferior to U1. An example of this is E. So this bundle lies below U1 and gives Ella a lower level of satisfaction as compared to bundle A, B, C, or any other bundle that lies on this curve. How do we know this? So let's start with bundle D. So when we look at bundle D, if we are to trace this, we can see that bundle D has 3 of pasta and 5 of rice. So we can write this here as bundle D having 5 bowls of rice and 3 bowls of pasta. So remember from our previous lesson that the assumption of non-satiation tells us that as long as there is more in a bundle, that bundle should be preferred over other bundles with less. So if Ella says that 5 bowls of rice and 2 bowls of pasta gives her a particular level of satisfaction, represented by point B here, and on the indifference curve U1. Now, if you look at bundle D, 5 bowls of rice and 3 bowls of pasta are included in this bundle. So the bowls of rice is exactly the same as in bundle B, but then the bowl of pasta is one more in bundle D. So because of non-satiation assumption, if D has more bowls of pasta than B has, then D should be preferred to bundle B. In this case, that is why D is preferred to bundle B or bundle A or bundle C or any other bundle on indifference curve U1. Similarly, if we look at bundle E carefully, we can see that bundle E has 2 bowls of rice, it represented here, and then 2 bowls of pasta represented here. Now, this is inferior to any bundle on the indifference curve U1. If we compare this bundle to, say, bundle C has 2 bowls of rice and 3 bowls of pasta. Going back to our non-satiation assumption where more of a good is always better, bundle E and C both have 2 bowls of rice, but bundle C has an extra bowl of pasta, making it a more desirable bundle. So what we are saying here is the indifference curve divides bundles into 3 categories. The first category is bundles on the curve U1, which gives the consumer the same satisfaction. And then we have bundles that are better than those on the indifference curve U1, example D, because they contain at least more of one good. And then we have bundles that are lower or inferior to those on the curve U1 because they contain less of at least one good, example bundle E. So this is all that we have on our lesson on deriving the indifference curve. Our next lesson will be on marginal rate of substitution, which is the slope of the indifference curve. If you enjoyed today's lesson, consider subscribing. Thank you.